Kids, today is going to be absolutely epic. We're going to make a beef hammer from the Choco Ayrshire breed. Bibmaster made it in a ceramic grill, but I'm going to show you how to do it at home in the oven. This cut here is called the beef hammer. It weighs just under 3 kilograms, and basically, it's a whole shank. And it's called Choco because the cows are fed cocoa beans for the last 3 months. And the meat really has that kind of flavor. First, take off that tough membrane from the shank and clean it up nicely. Just a heads up, there's a lot of work involved and it's not cheap. So if you have any problem with that, just go dry out some chicken breasts that were on sale at Penny and give me a break. Place the cleaned shank on the prepared strings. Tie it up nicely. It's going to cook for a long time until it's tender, so you don't want it to fall apart. To help the seasoning stick to the meat, rub it with mustard. If you have an allergy or something, you can use oil instead. It's a really big piece of meat, so don't be afraid to go heavy with the salt and pepper. I start off with just salt and pepper like this, and then I make a kind of sauce to go with it. But you can season it to your own taste right from the start if you want. Wrap that beauty up in aluminum foil and let it rest for at least 24 hours. Then put it in the oven at 120 degrees Celsius for 7 hours. While it's baking, you can prepare the sauce. Throw 2 tablespoons of brown sugar onto a piece of butter and let it caramelize. Then saute a tablespoon of tomato paste, a 1/4 teaspoon of chipotle, 1/2 teaspoon of dried garlic, and give it a little stir. Next, pour about 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar into the saucepan. Let it cook down for about 2 to 3 minutes, then add a tablespoon of soy sauce. You'll need some kind of alcohol. Whether you use white wine like I do, or beer, or even some hard liquor, I'll leave that up to you. In any case, you have to cook off the alcohol, and in the end, the sauce should coat the spoon like this. After 7 hours, take the meat out of the oven and look at that. The marrow is actually cooking inside the bone. Carefully unwrap the shank, be careful not to burn yourself, and move the hammer to a new one. And thoroughly coat it with that mixture you prepared in the meantime. Wrap it up tightly, put the cap on top so it seals well and no steam escapes. Turn the oven up to 160 degrees and let it go for another 4 hours. Let the juices cool down and pour them into a bowl. You can use them for any kind of sauce. Use 4 to 5 tablespoons of it for that mixture and let it simmer gently. After 4 hours, pull the skirt down to the ankle on those beauties. Now she'll be roasting uncovered. Brush it nicely with the reduced mixture and let it tan in the oven for another hour. If you use a meat thermometer, your target should be around 95 to 96 degrees Celsius. I finished at 92 because the hungry crowd was already yelling and the World Cup semifinal was starting in half an hour. There was no time to waste. Homemade fries, a bit of juice, mulled in salt. And this dish could be the highlight of any Ministry of Foreign Affairs reception. My mouth is watering, and I've already eaten it and am just commenting now. See ya.